The Vampire Facelift. It's not related to Halloween, though it sort of sounds that way. This procedure got an attention boost after Kim Kardashian had it done and then tweeted about the results. But this isn't reserved for celebrities. We do have access in Omaha. Dr. Charles Runnels created the vampire procedures. Also with us from Kohll's Preventative Medical Clinic, physician assistant Michaela Collins. It's nice to meet you, and it's nice to have you in Omaha, Dr. Runnels.
I'm glad to be here.
I'm sure a lot of questions you get from the beginning were about safety and simplicity. So would you assure us that we're in good hands when we have these procedures done?
Yeah, you know, the fun thing about plasma is that it's what your body uses to heal itself anyway. So as a child, when you fell and you scraped your knee, to grow that skin back, you remember that scab and that yellow material? That's what we're making. That yellow material is called platelet-rich fibrin matrix. So it's so safe you can use it in a pregnant woman. It's been used commonly. A recent article talking about combining it with fat and using it widespread to help restore tissue post-mastectomy for breast cancer. It's been used for 10 years by oral surgeons to help repair tissue after radiation for throat cancer. So it's so safe, it's even being used to help restore tissue after cancer therapy. It's a really beautiful thing to use the body's natural healing factors to help restore.
As we talk about it cosmetically, what are some of the benefits, the reasons that women and men opt for this procedure?
Well, a lot of the research I think it helps understand what you can do with it by seeing how it evolved. Some of my initial work was in wound care, where healing a wound on a person who suffers with diabetes means they either get to keep their leg or they don't. And so using that material, say post-operation for a plastic surgery or wounds like that, we're able to restore tissue. So what if you didn't have a wound? What if you didn't even have surgery? You just used the material and tricked the body into thinking there had been an injury to then grow new healthy tissue. So with that principle in mind, that's where the idea came from, using it in the face to help restore the tissue. Right now we're viral. Cosmo did an article about how we're using it to restore the breast, restore sensation post-implants. What else can you do with that? Helping women with incontinence issues. So when it sounds sensational to be able to help any part of the body, but if you have surgery on one part of the body, it's the same healing factors as if you have surgery on your face or your knee. We
have a host of options now under the Vampire umbrella, but it started with the face, and we have a before and after. That if our viewers, they've thought about a traditional facelift, for example, but they were reluctant, but they still want the results, right? That's what you hear a lot of. Talk to us about what we see here. Contrast the left and right images.
Well, you know, before and afters are always interesting because the subtleties, the goal is twofold: younger and natural. And if you do so much to the face that it's awkward and change so much that the woman feels uncomfortable, you probably made something unnatural. It's more about subtle and younger and natural appearing. So if you look at the shape there that's going on, she has some lifting in her cheek. She has some subtle changes in the contour around her mouth with changes in shadows so that it still looks like her. She can go to work, interact with her husband or her children, but it's her own natural beauty coming out. So specifically in the cheek area and around the mouth. So that would be the Vampire Facelift. You
emphasize that these procedures should only be done by certified professionals.
Yes.
You do a lot of the training yourself.
Yes, I do. We have the group is amazing. That's why I'm here with this, you know, third generation institution here in Omaha, and amazing injectors. I compare it to if you have someone who plays piano, you don't need to teach them to play the piano. You just show them a new piece of sheet music. So amazing injectors here in Omaha, as good as anyone anywhere. And so I'm here, and we have a group of over 1,000 doctors worldwide, financing research, helping develop the procedures, and agreeing amongst our group to use only FDA-approved devices to prepare the blood. So that's why I think it's best, if you want a procedure, to be involved with a physician who's part of our group.
Michaela, what is the response? What has it been so far in Omaha?
We've had great response. People who have tried it may have been a little reluctant at first, but they have had great results, and then they've passed the information along to their friends, and then the word gets started, and people are getting some good answers to a lot of problems they've needed.
You expect that a lot of people will be interested now, since he's in town visiting,
Yes,
and you've got something happening where women and men can come and meet him and learn more. What's going on?
We're having a seminar tonight at the 127th and Q location at Kohll's. It'll start at 6 p.m. We'll have free beauty swag bags and drinks and appetizers and a chance to win Janet Jackson tickets.
Yes, I think that's fun.
Yes.
And while Dr. Runnels is in town, you have a chance to save on these vampire procedures, 30% off. So inquire about that when you go to the clinic this evening. Online, it's omahapmc.com/Runnels. And we saw on that flyer a picture of Kim Kardashian. That really changed things for you, didn't it, when she tweeted that picture?
You know, I think it works both ways. When you're with a celebrity alone with them, whether it's a movie star or a rock star or a Playboy bunny, you're with them alone. They're people, and they need to be. They deserve their privacy, but we're all fragile when we're alone, thinking about our mortality and how we need to stay intelligent and stay youthful to be able to do what we do. And then on the other hand, when you're with someone like my mother, who's, you know, in her world, she's a celebrity. She has people who love her. She has friends. And so the celebrities are fragile in private, and we all are celebrities when we're out in the world in our circle. So I think it's important to remind people, there's this common thing I see on all the blogs, oh, we should just age gracefully. Who would catch a woman taking care of her home or her car and say, you should just leave that alone and let it age gracefully? I think if there's a message here that's more important than these procedures, the message is that this is sacred and it's okay to take care of it. If it's a healthy, purposeful thing to do.
It's a beautiful sentiment.
You know, you have to, I think that's the most important message, much more important than these procedures.
We'll leave it there. I don't know of a better way to end our visit. You're welcome to go tonight to meet Dr. Runnels and take advantage of the savings, register for those concert tickets, learn more in the meantime about his visit and all services available at omahapmc.com. Thank you, Dr. Runnels.
Thank you for having me.
It's good to see you.